Oh, and action. Hey, out there in YouTube land. It's
Welcome back to Smoldering 30s.
Yes, we are back today. JT and Cole and
We were here to talk about our favorite animated series of all time.
yes.
And we've already mentioned it to each other. We probably broke our cardinal rule of how we do our videos, which is talking before we start filming. That's like rule number one, don't do. But we both agreed on Futurama.
Yes.
I know a lot of my friends that I grew up with always liked Futurama. It's one of the funniest
just
shows I've ever seen.
Funny and clever. It hits you in the heart like the depressing episodes.
Okay, I don't recall that part.
Well, the one with Seymour. You remember his dog?
Oh gosh, why did you have to bring that up? Isn't that the movie?
No,
isn't that one of the movies?
Well, it comes up in the movie. They kind of recon it in the movie some. But there was an episode, Jurassic Park, which is
that's right.
the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like
what's so good about it is I can watch it again, and like since they make his I don't know if you want to call it history, it makes it sound really old, but historical jokes that were based on when the show aired.
Yeah.
And to remember like what happened back when they wrote that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And, just like Y2K or the.
Oh yeah, when it was originally broadcast.
It's like kids
look
now.
At the time.
It's like the kids today now.
Yeah, they wouldn't understand our old humor. Our 20-year-old humor.
we were only 5 when we were watching the show.
No, we were younger than that.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, because my other top show is The Simpsons, which are done by the same person. And, I mean, they have the similar type of humor to them, like the same, obviously same animation. And, like, I always tell people, like, that is what my sense of humor is, from watching those, The Simpsons from age 4, and then Futurama from whatever age, that kind of, like, molded my whole personality, pretty much. It's who I am.
Yeah, well, what's funny about the sense of humor from the show that I really like, out of better than any other show, is that there's the dumb humor.
Yeah.
Is in there, but there's also the actual, like, kind of intelligent, smart humor. You have to know a thing or two to actually get a lot of their jokes.
Oh, yeah, that they actually brought in, like, physicists and stuff like that to come up with their, like, scientific jokes so they actually made sense and stuff, Yeah. Like, who does that? Like, they really took the effort and stuff like that, and they had, like, continuality, continuity, is that the word?
Continuity?
Yeah, that's the word!
I just wanted to keep watching you struggle for a while. That's really what was going on. I didn't want to fix it. I wanted to watch the struggle.
It's like, that stuff that happened in the pilot that, they doesn't get even referenced till, like, 3 seasons later and stuff like that. About Leela's origin story,
Right,
and Nibbler, and stuff like that. So it's, like, stuff that happens back in the first 2 episodes, and it's not really mentioned again until, like, later on in the season, and then it all comes together and stuff. And it wasn't, like on a lot of shows where it's, like, they just, like, they'll do, like, a flashback, but it's, like, reanimated, to show that this happened, where it's, like, this is something that actually happened in the original broadcast,
Right.
It was, like, so, I mean, I think that's just so clever,
Right, yeah, like, Family Guy will just do those random, like, oh, back when this happened, and it's just some stupid random clip that they just decided to make up to fit in the show. Yeah, they're actually using stuff, I don't know, creating a story arc and continuing it.
Yeah.
And then they reference the mutants again from underneath the city, under old New York. Oh, we're so nerdy, man, like that we know the show as well.
I need my glasses on where I can do the back in season 5, episode 6.
Dude, I did not know the canon that well.
Yeah. There's a joke on The Simpsons where where there's like these nerd characters are on and they're talking. I can't remember what they were talking about, but it was like I can't remember if it was Star Trek or something. It was some type of thing, and they're like when this happened, but then in this episode this happened. They're like, I hope someone got fired over that blunder. It's like,
yeah, and I think Futurama at one point made fun of something that they mistakenly, like they made a mistake or something.
Well, and I know, because they did that episode with Star Trek also, where like there was like that mutant looking fellow, like that giant that lived in the cave and stuff, and he kidnapped all the Star Trek characters and gave them bodies and stuff again, because they were like heads in jars and stuff, and then Fry and them were like, he said something, and then Fry was like, aha, and he was like, actually that was in such and such episode and everything, and out nerd him on it and stuff.
That's the other great thing, is they really embrace the nerd culture.
Yeah,
too. There are people who really like the show.
And yeah, just a highly recommended show. If you have not watched it, it is hilarious. Like, it's probably one of the shows like we reference the most at work and stuff like that.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Single female lawyer.
Man, it digs deep, man.
Yeah.
It's deep in there.
And me and Parker are guest star from last week. I don't know when that was.
Oh, what?
Like Parker, like we always go that whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, yeah. Yep, always referencing Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tell him he's more Zoidberg than I am.
Well, is that all we got?
I guess that's all we got.
Alright, well, we suggest you watch Futurama too. It's our favorite.
Yeah.
And yours, and The Simpsons. I gotta get
Yes.
into The Simpsons personally. I gotta figure them out.
I have season, I think 1 through 14 on.
It's all
DVD.
Matt Groening. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Matt Groening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, actually, he had Disney Plus. It's all on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it is all on Disney Plus. Well, Futurama's not.
Yeah, Futurama isn't, because I guess
Hulu
they
bought it.
Yeah, they got bought out.
I think Hulu has both.
Oh, do they?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. I know they took a couple episodes out of The Simpsons that they took off, like their playlists and stuff like that. So,
Out of Disney?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for being problematic.
Well, that's where you can watch it.
Yeah.
Those places.
Yes.
So now that we shamelessly plugged them, they will give us lots of money.
I know. We'll become characters on the new show.
Yeah, Disney and Matt Groening, everybody, they're just going to give us lots of money now.
I know.
So.
We'll be in the next video, those bags with the dollar signs.
Like and subscribe. We'll see you later, cheese bags.
Yeah. Later, cheese bags.